Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly focus for the week of September the 2nd. I'm Tilly. This is Tara with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. Let's turn to the cards and find out what they reveal for our upcoming week. Shall we, Scorpio? We'll get our underlying energy out. And our underlying energy is, look at this, we have the Empress. You are the diplomat this week. You are the intuitive this week. And I hear you are pregnant with possibility. Okay, the Empress is usually depicted as someone who is very, very pregnant. She's usually out in nature. She is about creativity. She is about giving birth to something, rebirthing something. This could be giving yourself kind of a rebirth, a reset. What do you want to create? What do you want to invent? What do you want to give birth to? So very strong and beautiful and potent energy for you to start off our reading. Our first card is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is probably the richest dude in the deck, except for the Emperor and the Empress, I would think. Of all the kings, absolutely. Richest guy in the deck. He thinks things through. He's methodical in how he invests his money, his time, his resources. He thinks outside the box. He takes something that is very tried and true and becomes very innovative with it, which means if you lost your job in one area, doesn't mean that you can't pick it up, that same everything you know, and deliver it in a new way that works for you at the present time. So it's taking, the tried and true and putting a spin on it to create prosperity in your life, to create abundance in your life. We have the Devil. Everybody's had such strong cards. The Devil. Where do you feel like you've been pushed in a corner? What isn't working for you anymore? Where are you trying and you're just not succeeding, no matter how much energy you give it? We need to stop. We need to reset. We need to get back to the basics. I kind of am getting this pursue the big dreams, which is really, it's kind of going against the energy that I know, because a Virgo new moon is all about the little steps, not the pursuing the big dreams. But yeah, you start off with the King of Pentacles and the Empress. I would have to say that you're pursuing some big dreams here. So what's holding you back? What is limiting you from actually stepping into that dream? This could be new approaches, different approaches. It's about allowing yourself to be the phoenix rising out of the ashes, to let go what isn't working or what's holding you back, what's standing in your way. And it could just be your thought process of the way you're going about it. It could be you just haven't shaken the right hands or had the right conversations with the right people yet. I mean, it could be the small little details that are actually holding you back, and you think it's like so huge, but really it only took one conversation to overcome it, or one time sitting in quiet contemplation to come up with a bold new move or a bold new step, or getting that inner clarity or understanding so that you can go after your dreams, so you can chase your dreams. Yes. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, there are decisions to make here. I think you are in charge of making that decision. I don't think that somebody else can make this decision for you, that you have to make it on your own. There could be a lot of emotion to it. It could take a lot of courage to make this decision. It could be really pushing yourself outside the usual boundaries. Overriding this energy is the Eight of Swords. Your perceptions change, your understandings change. Okay, maybe you can't do the things that you once did, but you still have learned a lot of incredible information and knowledge in order to go forward with all that in a new way, a whole new boat. Okay, just because you own a boat doesn't mean that you always have to ride in a canoe, or you always have to be on the yacht, or you have a luxury cruise line, or whatever it might be, a speedboat, whatever it might be. There's all kinds of different boats. So once you know how to do boating, you can potentially go bigger, you can go smaller, you can just bilateral. You could write a book about going boating, what to do. You could give talks about how to go boating. So there's all kinds of things. How to fish while you're boating, how to cook on a boat, how to, pack up for the boat. You have so much knowledge that you really feel that you can only utilize in one way right now. And I think you get the perception of, wow, I can use this knowledge in so many ways. Or it could be building upon that knowledge. You may go and seeking new knowledge and new wisdom and new understanding. Or maybe you want to go on the adventure here. Maybe you want to take it on the road. Maybe you want to travel and do conference. I don't know what this is here for you. And for each of you, it'll be a little bit different, won't it? Because this is still a generalized reading for you, Scorpio. So take what applies to you here, and look at your life and understand what the cards are trying to tell you. But um yeah, let's continue. Let's see what's cradling this energy is the sun. Oh my gosh, it's your strength, it's your beauty. It's what you've already accomplished in this world that cradles all this energy. So all you have to do is lean on yourself to know that you possess certain traits, abilities, knowledge, understanding that nobody else has the way you have it. It's about letting go of the things that are no longer working for you. Let it fall into the fires. Let it burn to ash. Become the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is a time to reconnect with who you are and take it to the next level and beyond. Okay, how do we start out our week? We start out our week feeling pretty exhausted. You've gone through fires to get to here. You've walked the challenges, the chaos. You've gone through the struggles. Yeah. And you've gained a lot of wisdom, you've gained a lot of knowledge, you've honed talents and abilities. Absolutely. But there's also this feeling like can't start again. Trust me when I tell you that you are going to start to feel the warmth of that sun on your face. You're going to start being filled with this vitality of your knowledge of who you are, the confidence of who you are, of the magic that you hold within you, your talents, your abilities, and you're going to take that forward. You're going to stand up, you're going to dust yourself off, and you're going to be stronger than you ever were before. It's like you make a renewed commitment with yourself. And there could be travel here. I'm talking about boats. I'm seeing the water. I'm thinking outside the box. More water. New pathways forward. We leave the week with the Three of Wands, which means we have more than one decision to make, or more than one way of making that decision of what's going to be in our life, what we are going to do going forward. So maybe we're not making so many decisions, but we're coming to some grand understandings, is what I hear. Grand understandings. Okay, this is the week to socialize with purpose, to get out there, to make sure that you're shaking hands with the right person, having those conversations. I keep getting the sense that you have that, you really feel like you're between a rock and a hard place, and you have that one conversation that just brings in the clarity and the understanding, the poof, the pops, the stroke of lightning, the light bulb going off. You understand what hasn't been working. You take the necessary approach to starting to diminish that in your life and adding what you really want to have in your life. You're doing it on your terms, nobody else's. You're taking the tried and true and you are applying innovative thoughts to take yourself forward in a way nobody maybe even seemed possible. They never even thought of that. Neither have you probably till this moment in time. It's not until you get a little bit of rest and, hit that reset button and take some time out and recharge your batteries and go within and have a conversation with yourself. Or maybe it's with a mentor, or maybe you're just out there socializing, because I get this conversation happening. For each and every one of you, there's this conversation, and it may be the start of the light bulb going off. It may be the light bulb going off. It could be a whole bunch of light bulbs go off. Okay, work and career. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, set your sights on a goal. Long-term goal. Big dream. Okay, don't worry how you're going to get there. Okay, and I haven't said that to any of the other signs because it's a Virgo new moon, and that means you look at the small details, but you're not looking at the small details. For whatever reason, this reading is not about small details for you. We may be pondering over some of the smaller details, but this is, being naive enough to believe in your heart that you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. Whether it is abundance or love or good health, it doesn't matter here so much as the belief that you have what it takes to succeed where all others may fail. So take that inner reflection and make it an outward success in your life. Start to transform your world this week. There is more than a giant invitation sitting here saying, get rid of what's no longer working for you. And, you know, and you're not going to get a lot of information about how to even go forward in this direction. It might not have ever been done before in many cases. Okay. But for some, there is this security, this, the way it's always been done kind of energy, traditional energy that is underneath this supporting you, and then you put in your own innovation and just turn it into something totally magical. And this is only the beginning of it. This is only the start of it. Okay, this is a huge path opening up to you, a brand new way forward. Believe in yourself. I don't care where you're sitting right now in your life, where you think that there's no open doors, because there is an open door. And maybe you build the door yourself. I don't know, but and in some way I'm thinking you do. Somehow I'm thinking you do. So let's go to love and relationships. We got the Eight of Pentacles. You know you're a great person. You know you're a great friend. Maybe it's time to connect with some of those people that have gone on the wayside. We lose contacts because we get going over here, they get going over there. And it's just from lack of your paths intersecting as much as they do that you've actually fallen out of touch. Maybe through that you get some kind of inkling of something that you can do going forward. I don't know. Reach out to people. You want people around you right now. You want to socialize. You want to get out there or bring people to you. I mean, throw a party, throw a dinner party or something, or just invite people out for drinks, or but get together and raise the bar on who you are within your circle of friends and bring in new people. Like, you have so much to share with the world. This is really about creation and giving birth. So allow that new community to come into being in your life. Bring in more people that are like-minded, perhaps, like-minded goals. If you're looking for a new relationship, well, we have the Empress in giving birth. So If you feel that you need somebody to compliment you right now going forward and you are looking for a new relationship, it can very well happen. They could be somebody of great influence, of great importance. It could be somebody who's very nurturing and caring and wants to help you grow and succeed in some way. It could be a mentor. Absolutely. It could be somebody that actually pushes you to let go of the old and step into the new. That becomes your new cheerleader, to give you confidence where you don't have the confidence, or to give you the strength where you don't necessarily have the strength, and give you the belief where you don't necessarily have the belief. King of Cups. King of Cups. You know, it doesn't matter what happens. You've been through the hard stuff. You've been through the chaos, okay? It doesn't matter what's thrown at you right now. You are going to handle it like you are a solid brick sitting in the ocean of water. Nothing is going to move you. Nothing is going to deter you. You know, don't get involved with office politics or the gossip down in the neighborhood. Don't just separate yourself from all that shenanigans is what I'm hearing. Okay, and concentrate on you, your focus. Are you okay? Are you doing what's right for you? What are you striving for? What are you desiring right now? It could be just you need a trip, just need a break and a step away, and through that break, that step away, you meet somebody. But I do know that something happens here that just ignites your entire world. If you are out there and if you are doing what you needs to be done, think about taking that tried and true, what you already know, and how to form it and mold it into something new and wonderful to present to the world. I think that is just going to be an amazing thing for you, bringing in prosperity, bringing in happiness, bringing in joy. Scorpio, it's a beautiful time for you. It's a beautiful week for you. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.